guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, this video is actually going to be a tutorial how to install, well not install actually, how to set up your own Minecraft server. The port forwarding part to this video is going to be in part 2, that will be up ahead in the future. But for now, we're just going to get the setup of the Minecraft Bukkit and Vanilla. So let's get up to that. So first you're going to go into your internet browser. And actually, before we get into this, I want to introduce you guys to one of my friends, Richard over here. Say hello, Richard.
Hello, Vera. I say hello.
Okay, so that's Richard. He's a buddy of mine who goes to school with me. So he's just gonna be here talking with me, so I don't get bored.
So people try not to get so confused on each part.
Actually, I think I just
messed.
We're
gonna go pretty nice.
I actually just messed up right now. I went to the plugins list instead of the get thing. So what you guys are gonna do is go into your internet browser and you're gonna search up, not search up, but go into your search bar and type in bukkit.org. Oh, I spelled .org wrong. There we go. That's nice.
Just to tell you, that's the Bukkit Craft website, so you can
get the
install your Bukkit.
Yeah, so we can get the Bukkit. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go to the Get Craft Bukkit and we're gonna click on that, and it's gonna take you to this site. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna click on Get Craft Bukkit Recommended Build, and it's gonna do this is for this is gonna be for Windows Firefox, and if you got Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, it might be different, but for me this is what it is. You're gonna just save file and it's gonna be downloaded.
I have Google Chrome.
Yep. And after it's done downloading, I'm gonna show you what to do, but for now let's actually go into our desktop and create, right click our mouse and create
a folder called Bukkit Server,
or whatever you want to call it. And we're actually going to go in this folders and we're going to slide to the side. We're going to drag Craft Bukkit into the folder if it lets me drag it in.
We'll be using that in a little bit.
We're actually
there's one more step.
There is
one more step to this.
So this is actually, you're not going to double click this. You're just going to rename this to Craft Bukkit, because if you
you're going to create a run file after this.
Did I spell Craft Bukkit right? I think I did. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's some flying monkeys around here, so.
That's cool. That's cool. So what you're gonna do now is right click on your mouse and go to text documents, and you're gonna name it to start, and you're gonna open it, and if you have NotePad++ or NotePad, it's fine. We're gonna go back into the Bukkit website, and we're gonna copy the Windows over here. And we're going to minimize this and we're going to go paste this in here. And then we're going to do is click on File, Save As, and do .bat, and we're going to change the text documents into the all files.
The reason you want to name it .bat instead of .text is because you're going to have to make it a BAT file, so you will be able to run it with CMD. Make sure you don't do .bat text, because that'll screw it up as well. Just do .bat and save it. So
when you start the Minecraft server, it's going to give you a whole bunch of errors, but it's okay. It's just because it doesn't have the files. It will create it for you. So let this just load up our new world that we're preparing, and we'll get right back to you. Actually, I'm going to pause this video, so Richard, if you mind, I'll be right back.
I got it.
Hey guys, I'm back. So now that it's done,
you too. I'm back too.
As well as Richard. So now that we're back, we're gonna actually go into here, and I think this is actually, I think we're done actually. But there are plugins if you want. To install the plugins, we're actually gonna go into the site. We're gonna go back into the bukkit.org site, and we're gonna go into Get Plugins.
Now, before we talk about plugins, what we want to tell the people here is make sure when you put your plugins in, not to run your server just yet, because you have to make sure you have to go through the ones and just make sure your RAR files run as jar files. And Kevin will explain that to you guys.
Yeah, what he's trying to say, one day I tried to teach him how to run a server, Bukkit server, but I did actually teach him. But a mistake that he did is he went into the plugin, he downloaded it, and he just save the raw file into the plugin, and let me just give you a warning, that won't work. It just it won't load up the plugin.
Yeah, because it's gonna screw up your computer, or
Or no, it
basically
won't
gonna
screw up your
screw you
computer.
up.
It will crash your server down. So let's not do that,
Yeah.
guys.
So
so what?
make sure you run it as a jar file. Just a little warning.
So our test of the plugins today is gonna be actually essentials because I love that plugin. It's so helpful. It helps me with a lot
Me
of
too.
stuff.
It just includes everything in it, right?
It
I
does. It's so cool. I love it. So
Instead of downloading one by one by one, it comes in just a nice little package, like a door present.
something like that. So what we're gonna do is click on download Essentials Core, and we're gonna open this as a raw file. And if you don't have the raw file, I'll give a link in the description so you can guys install that. Okay, now that we have this open, we're actually gonna copy Control C so we can copy, and we're gonna drag it. Not drag it, but we're gonna pasting this in our plugins file. We're gonna press Control V so we can paste this. And now that we have that, we're gonna go reload our server, and we're gonna type in
And
node.
if your server has any crashes at that moment, try not to click the exit button, but type the word stop. Because if you click the exit button right in the middle while it's loading, you're probably gonna screw up your server, because as it's going, it's processing the correct files, and you don't want to screw yourself up. So yeah.
Thank you for your kind words, Richard. So now after this, we're going to go into the essentials, and if you guys, I would prefer you guys to use NotePad++. The link will be in the description so you can guys install that. And so we're gonna add this to NotePad++. So to get to the configs file, we're gonna get to this, and we're gonna get all of this config stuff. And the config file is just gonna tell you if you want this and that, like the teleport cooldown, or if you want to like delay people's teleportation, like in every other server they have that. And there are spawn limits of the monsters. If an admin,
Like on my server right now,
then
I'm
maybe
having
we
pretty
can do
trouble,
like tutorial.
so I'm gonna have my father here help me with that. So
For other
yeah.
words, I call Richard my son because he's my dog and he's also my bro. So it's actually like my son. Okay, so this actually helps you to do a fix and what not to do in your server. Like if you want a monster not to spawn in your server, you gotta actually scroll down here into the monster selection and like erase his name. And I think if we find it, also the money balance. This is how you start. I'm actually gonna change this to 200 because I like my peoples to have $200 when you come in so they can buy like some food or some armor. And I think that's it. All right, see you guys later.
Hold on, before we end, I want to tell them one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get the flying monkeys on you on part 2. See you
See you
there.
guys.